Introduction. Here we are going to see an example of where we can store data. If it's a company, like Nestlé for example, the data will be stored in structure, settings, entity. Then we have the employees, whose data is stored in the employees family. The companies have relations with clients, suppliers, etc. These are the accounts, and the data is stored in the accounts family records. When we have a relation with a company, we don't do it with the company directly, but with the contacts. The data from these contacts is stored in the contacts record of the accounts family. Lastly, we have the anonymous. There are people that can use some of the Aura portal options without credentials. Let's see the employee requirements to access the portal. They need to have a role, a record to store data. There is a minimum that the record must contain. Access credentials, portal. If they don't have an associated one, they will access the default one, and to be active. Let's see the external ones now, and they need to belong to an active account, a record to store data as well, access credentials, a portal as well, and again if they don't have an associated one, then they will go to the default one and they need to be active. To sum up, the employees and external users need a record to store data, access credentials, portal, if they don't have a specific one, they will access the default one, and to be active. The employees need a role as well, while the external users need to belong to an active account. The anonymous don't need anything, as they can access the web and portals that don't need credentials. The options that appear in the portal depend on the developed applications and on the permissions that each user has. The employees and the external users can access to the employees portal and the external portal through a login form. Let's go to the application now, and let's go to structure, settings and entity, and here we can add the data of a company. So for example, I'm gonna say Aura, city, Gandia, state, we're gonna put Valencia, and then country, Spain. Save. Now we have the data of the company. Let's create an employee. So go to Family of Records, Employees. We go to Create. I'm gonna call him Tim Smith. We need to remember that we need a login. It needs a portal. So it needs to be active and it needs a login. So create a login. So tim.smith, for example. And then password. Ahora 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. Save and exit. And save and exit. And now we have him here. We just need to edit the tree and assign him a role. That was another of the requirements. So let's create a role, call demo. And add Tim Smith. Save. And now we just need to make sure he's active and that he has a portal assigned. So we have done that already. So with this, we have seen the requirements that an employee need. Okay. This we have just done manually could have also been done much quicker through a process. We could have created the employee through a system task automatically. Now, let's do the same with an external user. For that, we will have to create an account first. We have to go to Family of Records, accounts, create. First, we need to choose a class, clients, a name. I'm going to add IKEA, the name of the company, address, Main Square 64, city, Chicago, zip code, and save. Now we have to create a content. This time is going to be an external user one. So if we go back to IKEA and we go to contacts, here we can create a contact. So I'm going to call him Mark Linden. Remember, that has to be active. Let's make sure we select nature external user and let's add a login. Create. Again, let's mark the Linden and save and exit. Save and exit. Save and exit. And now we just need to go to structure, portals, to see if it has a portal assigned. We need to go to load account classes. Okay, and expand. And here we have the class of Mark Linden. Okay, he's in the clients class. So as we can see, it has a portal already assigned. So we won't have any problem to access this. Okay, so to double check that everything is fine, let's go now and try to access the external portal as Mark Linden. Mark Linden, password, Mark Linden. So if we were here, we will see the tasks, etc. So with this, we have seen the external user requirements to access the external portal and the employee requirements to access the employee one.